Okay, you guys, let's get this tweet out. Okay, 1 minute, you guys. We got a big baseball show today, you guys. A big baseball show. Not gonna lie to you guys, it's a big show today. Not a big show, it's a little show. It won't be as short as yesterday's, but it won't be as long as normally. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Lately, it's been having a lot of stuff go on, but we got a lot of fun going on. We're gonna talk about today that you guys are gonna enjoy. Telling you guys now that you guys are really gonna enjoy today's show. It's a nice, calm show. Not a lot to talk about, honestly. Well, no, there is. We got to talk about the MLB trade deadline that's coming up in 15 days. We got to talk about, I believe it's 31st. We got to talk about, we got to talk about what is going on with the teams, what teams are looking to do. We got to see what these baseball teams are going to do, who are they going to trade. We got to see what's going on with that. And we got to figure out who's going to be the buyers and sellers. We do got a video of that, of who's going to be buyers and sellers. That will probably be coming out Sunday. I don't know when I'm going to record that this weekend. This weekend's a big recording weekend for me, you guys. So next week, you guys will be getting a lot of content out. Not today. I know yesterday I said that I may get something out today, but I will not be able to. So this weekend is a big recording weekend. You will be getting something out. I will be getting something out Sunday. I promise you guys you will be getting a video Sunday. You guys will enjoy this video. I'm not going to tell you what the video is. If you've been paying attention to other streams, you will know what video this is, you guys, and what the videos are that's going to be happening. But today, we got to talk about what happened yesterday in soccer, what happened in the Gold Cup. We got to talk about, I think there was baseball yesterday, you guys. There was baseball. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There was some Olympic stuff, I guess. The Olympics, like, I don't really think there was much Olympic stuff, but we do got a lot of baseball to talk about. The trade deadline, the rumor mills, seeing what's going on with the rumors, like if there's anything going on. It's not a long show, you guys. I told you guys that it's not gonna be a long show, but what we got to do first is we got to see what has happened in sports history today. We got to see what has happened. Let's see. Go like this. Go like that. And we go like this. Let's see what has happened on this fantastical, I think that's what we said, fantastical Friday. And also, okay. Also, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, you guys. We got this. This week, I promise you guys, we're going to get a lot more subscribers because all these videos that we're going to get out. It's going to be a fun this week coming up is going to be an amazing week. Promise you guys that it's going to be an awesome week. Tomorrow's going to be awesome when we finish that Premier League, English Premier League's logo tournament tomorrow night. Can't wait for that. But let's see right now what's going on in history. We had a lot of Wimbledon stuff. The last week or two, we've had a lot of Wimbledon stuff, which I get because Wimbledon is a big thing in July. But then we also have John McGraw officially becomes manager of the New York Giants. 30-year tenure begins in 1902. If you wonder who John McGraw is, this is who he is. Who the heck is baseball? There it is. This is John McGraw, you guys. He was a great manager, probably one of the best managers. They arguably one of the best managers ever. He is in the Hall of Fame. He had won the pennant 10 times, was a 3-time World Series winner. He born in 1873. He was, what did I click? And 30 years, 1902 to 1932, and he died in 1934, you guys. That's crazy. He was Baltimore Orioles until we went to the New York Giants from, wow. Just look at that. That's crazy how long he coached. Arguably one of the best coaches ever to play, or to coach in baseball. Let me move back a little bit. And also, sooner than later, next week, I'm hoping that you will see the change in scenery where I'm at. Hopefully. Don't know yet. But we got the 15th Davis Cup. The U.S. beats Australia in... What's up, Brody? In the 15th Davis Cup. What is the Davis Cup? It's a premier international team, men's tennis. Oh, okay. What's up, Brody? How's life? How's everything doing? New York Giants, George Kelly is first to hit home runs in 6 consecutive games. Wow. The New York Giants are 10.5 games back in the National League and go on to win the pennant. Joe DiMaggio goes 3-for-4 in hitting in his 56th straight game. So on this day in history, the longest hit streak in baseball, so hits in consecutive games, was done today on July 16th with a 56th game by Joe DiMaggio. Nice, nice. In 1955, Juan Manuel Fangio of Argentina clinches his 3rd Formula One Drivers' Championship by finishing second to fellow driver Stirling Moss in the British Grand Prix at Aintree. Wow. 3rd. Wow, that's a big accomplishment there. Detroit Tigers and Briggs Stadium sold for then record $505 million. It's not even that much anymore. That's easy money, people. That's like pocket change for some people nowadays. Let's see. I'm just looking, you guys, see if there's a lot of golf, a lot of that. SBs, nobody really cares about the SBs anymore. We got anything recent? We have anything recent? Nope. Let's see whose birthdays were today, you guys. Shoeless Joe Jackson, you guys, whose birthday was today. A legend in baseball. Sadly, stuff happened with the White Sox that he played for, and they say was banned from baseball in 1920 for a scandal for throwing games. They say one of the best hitters ever. He had his career batting average, you guys, was .356, and literally, you guys, he hit out of his 13-year career, he had, let's count, let's see, he had a 408 batting average once. He hit over 400 once. Like, look at this. Let's count the games that he hit over, the years that he hit over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. So yes, 13 years. But technically at 14. So almost every single year of his career, we won't count these 3 because he only played 30 games. So we'll count all these. Look at this, you guys. So only one season, I'm going to tell you guys, that he didn't hit over 300. That is an amazing stat that most people, I could say he could be an argument for the best hitter ever, but stuff happened. There was a cheating scandal and stuff like that, but he couldn't read, you guys. He couldn't read. The Black Sox scandal, if you guys, I can tell you guys more about that. I can do a video on that if you guys would like me to. It'll come out in a little bit. You gotta wait a little bit for that one. Let me write that down. Now let's see any other big birthdays. Shoeless Joe Jackson's gonna be a big one to beat. Will we get any bigger birthday? I'm looking. We got a lot of big names. The cricketers, soccer coach. We got Margaret Smith Court. She was a Australian tennis player, 1970 Grand Slam, 24 Grand Slam single titles. Big, great tennis player right there. Then we have Jimmy Johnson, 1943, American NFL coach from the Dallas Cowboys, Miami Dolphins, and he is the one that created the U in Miami, Florida University, the Hurricanes. He's the coach that created the U. Ron Yari, American football player for the Minnesota Vikings. Gary Anderson, a place kicker, was born for the Philadelphia Eagles, was born today. We have a lot of birthdays, you guys. Wow, July 16th is a big birthday. So if you know anybody's birthdays today, put it in the chat if you know anybody whose birthdays today. Barry Sanders, wow, arguably the best running back ever, you guys. Barry Sanders, arguably the best running back ever. This is a huge birthday day. We have Shoeless Joe Jackson, we have Court, we have Jimmy Johnson, we have Barry Sanders, we have all these amazing players. He's a Hall of Famer. Look at this. He played for one team. Sadly, he played you guys, he had 9-year career, and he played for some of the most crappiest teams. And look at the yards he had in his career. That is just crazy. The yardage that he put up, what he did. He was 1 touchdown away from hitting 100 touchdowns in just 9 seasons, you guys. Just 9 seasons. What he did. Just 9. He, what they say, is the best player, or best, they say one of the arguably the best running back ever. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kind of agree with that. He is one of the best running backs. He is in that top 3 and is in that top 2 in a way. It's a big battle for people to say who it is, who it's not. But he retired, and he's one of the very few that retired young, so he didn't get as much injured and stuff like that as most players would. But if he kept playing, he would have broken every single record for that, for running backs there is, and he wouldn't just have beaten them, he would have destroyed them. And he also is the Heisman winner of 1988. He was a 10-time Pro Bowler, you guys. It's crazy. Let's see any more. We're only in 1968. There's got to be some more. We got, let's see. This is a huge day so far. Adam Scott, he won the U.S. Masters in 2013. Gareth Bale, Wales' best ever player to play for them. Gareth Bale, Welsh soccer winger. Wales' best soccer player ever, I would say. Let's see any big deaths that happened today. We had a big birthday. Oh, we did, you guys. We had, earlier we were just talking about him. Juan Manuel Fangio, Argentinian, auto racer, F1 world champion, 51, and then 54, 55, 56, and 57. A 5-time world champion for F1. Dies of kidney failure at 84. And on this date, too, he did win his 3rd ever F1 World Championship too. So that's kind of eerie in a way. Anybody else? We had Nate Thurman, 7-time NBA All-Star, dies of leukemia. We had some big birthdays today, and we had some pretty big deaths, you guys. It's kind of sad, you guys. Let's see. Let's go to ESPN. Let's see the headlines. See if there's any big headlines, you guys. Let's see. We got some big things going right now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you guys, come out and say that Tom Brady, report that this came out 6 hours ago, you guys. Tampa Bay Buccaneers released that Tom Brady Buccaneers QB Tom Brady played the entire season with a torn MCL. Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady played this entirety of last season with a torn medial cartilage ligament in his left knee, according to report in the Tampa Bay Times. Brady suffered this injury in his final season with the New England Patriots, and it gradually worsened during his first season, according. Brady, who was not listed on the injury report all season, underwent surgery to repair the knee in late February after leading the Buccaneers to a Super Bowl victory at age 43. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now we go to our next report. We have Kevin Love withdrawing from Team USA for the Olympics. Cleveland Cavaliers forward Kevin Love is withdrawing from Team USA and will not travel to Tokyo for the Olympics. His agent told Jeff Schwartz told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski on Friday. Love spent 10 days with USA in Las Vegas preparing for the games, but is still returning to full form from a right calf injury that kept him out for a significant part of the season. Wow. Team USA will now work to replace 2 players prior to its Olympic opener July 25th. Washington Wizards star Bradley Beal was forced to drop out of the Olympics after entering the health safety protocol earlier this week. Civic support for San Antonio Spurs Keldon Johnson to be added to the 12-man team. And NBA Finals, one player is Brook Lopez. Wow. Yankees versus the Red Sox, you guys. We had the Red Sox versus Yankees game yesterday postponed due to COVID outbreak with the New York Yankees. I just personally think the Yankees were a little bit scared to play against the Red Sox because they cannot do crap because they do suck. So I'm wondering if that's the big reason why. So hopefully we get this game in today, you guys. Now let's see. Okay, that's bigger highlights. Let's get into MLB. Get onto here. And let's get into NBA or MLB trade tracker. Right now, you guys, let's see what trade. You guys, wait, hold up. We're getting to that in a minute. Let me see if there was any games yesterday for MLB. And then we'll get into that. We got to talk about, I'm sorry. We'll get into the trade rumors in a minute. We got to do those last. We're going to do those last. Let's get into, we had games yesterday for MLB. So let's get into these games that happened yesterday. Let's see what happened. Nick, you still here? We didn't have no games yesterday. We only had one and it got postponed, you guys. So, tonight it's the beginning of everything. We get everything starting back up tonight. For that, now let's go into soccer. Let's see what happened in this soccer stuff. Let's see. Yesterday we had USA and Canada. They didn't play against each other, but USA were both in action. USA yesterday beat Martinique 6-1. Wow. 6-1. We had a goal from Dike, 14th and 59th minute. He had 2 goals. We had our B team, you guys. This is USA's B team. So, this is their young guys in a way. Beat Martinique 6-1 in a dominating fashion. And then we go down and we see what Canada did. Canada played against Haiti, and Canada beat Haiti 4-1. USA and Canada look like those two are running away with that division or that group, and I think they already have now, because that basically eliminates Martinique, and that 3-goal difference basically eliminates Haiti. So, let's see what happened. Whoa, we had a bigger blowout. We had a 10-0 game with AS Roma beating Montecatini 10-0. We had 10 goals scored, and they were not all by everybody. We had Merrill get a hat trick with 3 goals in 34th, 54th, and 88th minute. Would have been cool if you had the 84th minute. These guys just dominated this team. Don't know who this team is, but I don't think that they want to play again. And we have these games like we normally do. We don't know who they are. Yeah, that is what has happened with soccer. So now we're good with that. We can talk about these trades. We have the Chicago Cubs acquiring. Hold up, let me see if I can get a better. I think that's good, but I just want to see a better view. Is this better? Is better? Let's see. Okay. No, it's not better. Nick, you in here? Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the trade. Right now, the spotlight is on these guys right here. Don't think they're gonna be traded. Don't think he's gonna be traded. Don't think George Springer's gonna be traded. Don't think Trevor Bauer may get traded, but I don't think no one wants him right now with that situation that's going on. JT Realmuto is probably staying there. Marcus Simeon's probably staying there. These guys all are probably staying where they are at. Maybe he may be gone. Now let's go like this. Right now, I'm confused on this crap. Okay, we're just gonna go like this. So we got, oh my gosh, we have trades that happened yesterday. We had DV Grulon traded to the Rays for, or no, the Rays trade DV Grulon, catcher, to the White Sox for cash considerations. And then we had a big trade that happened yesterday, you guys. We had Jock Peterson go to the Braves for the Braves' 12th ranked prospect, Bryce Ball. The Chicago Cubs are already starting their selling prospect, or they're selling. So now let's see what's going on with the trade deadline. Top candidates right now, among the top 21 top candidates to be traded. We already saw that the Cubs are going to be trading. Chris Bryant, Chris Bryant for the Cubs is the number one person to be traded, to get traded. And honestly, I agree with that. I really do. I think that he is going to be the number one person to be traded for, because how big of a bat he is. 16 home runs already, 271 batting average. Not the best batting average, 271. It's pretty average. A little bit, maybe, and this you could say it's a little bit above average, but 16 home runs, he can do a lot for a team. Now let's see who number 2 is. Max Scherzer for the Nationals, but I don't really know, you guys. I don't really know if you would want to get rid of Max Scherzer, because of they're not doing that. The Nationals, they are in 4th place, 6 games out, you guys, from the Mets, who are in 1st place in the worst division in Major League Baseball. So I don't know if the Nationals would want to get rid of him. That would be a big thing if they do. Would be very surprised. Very, very surprised. Then 3, we have Trevor Story. I have seen this, and I do think this is going to happen. I think he's going to get traded. But will they trade him and get draft picks, or will they build their team around him? That is the biggest thing. He is underperforming. That is the biggest thing. Now we have Kyle Gibson for the Rangers. I tell you guys, he's probably going to get traded. Kyle Gibson for the Rangers is going to get traded so they can get some draft back for him, capitalize on the draft, or capitalize on prospects for the Rangers. Would be a big thing for them, because they need to get some more prospects. That would be a huge thing. Especially they added Jack Leiter now they just drafted Jack Leiter. Is Jack Leiter going to go to him? I don't know. That's the big question. But he is a little bit over there. He is a little bit up there in age. So will the Rangers go and capitalize on what he's doing this year to get great ad to pop up for that? I don't know. I think it would be a really good one to trade. Then we have Pablo Lopez for the Marlins to get traded. I don't think the Marlins are going to be trading anybody. I don't think the Marlins should trade anybody. That's just my thing. Then Javier Baez, the Cubs, another Cub. I think that in the second of 3 Cubs on this list, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded. Then we have Joey Gallo for the Rangers. You can see him getting traded. I think he would be a big bat for anyone to pick up. The Rangers should capitalize on getting rid of Gallo and Gibson. I think that would be a smart move for them to go and get a lot of prospects to help that team in the future. Let's see who else we got. Sterling Marte for the Marlins. I don't think that this would be a smart move for the Marlins to trade him. They have already offered him an extension. He has not accepted it yet. We can't wait to see that. Then we have Nelson Cruz for the Twins. The Twins, I think, are going to be sellers, and there's already been something big that has come out with the Twins that came out today, and I will show you guys, talk about that to you guys in a minute. Now we go to the Cubs again. We have Craig Kimbrell is elite this year. He has come back, and he is doing great. Would love to see him back in a Red Sox uniform, honestly, to help the bullpen out just a little bit, but it matters what the Cubs are wanting for him. The Cubs are going to be traders, and I would not be surprised if you see Anthony Rizzo too. I know Anthony Rizzo probably isn't on this list, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see that. You have the Marlins. They're saying the Marlins are going to be sellers. I don't think the Marlins are going to be sellers because I think that they have a very good young team, and I think they have a lot to build off of. And if you start trading that, I think it could be bad, but hey, it is the Marlins. Now we go to Adam Frazier for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates, I mean, they have a good minor league system. You could capitalize on getting rid of him. Like, I could see him getting traded. I think that may be a good pick there to trade. Then you have John Gray for the Rockies. Rockies going to get some prospects. Would be big right there. Tyler Anderson for the Pirates. His ERA may be that high, but you guys, it's not really telling him. Trey Mancini for the Orioles. I don't see that happening. I don't think that will happen. It would be the dumbest thing, but it is the Orioles, you guys. They did go and draft They did draft a lot of outfielders in the draft, so they are a team that I can see doing that because they are stupid, but we'll have to wait and see. Then we have Jesus Aguilar for the Marlins. Don't see him getting traded. I mean, maybe, but I think that would maybe a little bit stupid. I do see this trade happening for the Diamondbacks. Eduardo Escobar, third baseman for Arizona Diamondbacks. I do see that happening, and it's already been linked to the White Sox. And I think that he is going to probably go to the White Sox out of everything. I think that's the spot that he's going to go. Then Richard Rodriguez for the Pirates. This is one that I've seen a lot, and this would be a great trade for the Pirates to get away. He is already over, I think he's like 32 years old, I believe. And if they can get rid of him to get a couple prospects, get one or two, maybe one top tier prospect in the top 5, top 3 of a team, maybe a top 5 of a team, get someone like that, and then get like 2 more lower end prospects, that would be good for the Pirates. Can't wait to see what they do. Then we have Ian Kennedy for the Rangers. The Rangers, another player for the Rangers. This would be another good thing for the Rangers. They get rid of Kennedy, go and get rid of Joey Gallo, go get rid of Kyle Gibson. Think about all those prospects. That's at least 10 plus prospects they would get right there. Yeah, the Padres do. Let me go like this. Let me just go to the roster. I think they do. I really do think they do, especially with what they have. I would not be surprised if they go and get probably an arm. I'm thinking that's probably what they would go and do. I think that an arm would be their biggest thing because you have not seen a lot of Blake Snell's potential this year, and maybe it will let you get another pitcher up there, could light something under him, but that's a big risk to go and trade for that. But you also got to remember, you did pick up in the draft, you picked up some good players, so there will be minor league players coming up, and you guys do have the number one, or not number one, you have a top 5 minor league system. So you have the distance, and you have young guys that are hungry, as we've seen with who's the one that hit the 1 minute, let me get to him. Where is he? You had your pitchers can hit grand slams too. So your pitchers are great hitters too. But only thing I would say would be the biggest scare is if Tatis can stay healthy. That's my biggest fear. If he can't stay healthy, that is what the Padres season relies on. If Tatis cannot stay healthy, because he has had that shoulder injury keep popping up. I can see them. The big thing I've been hearing is they're going to go and get pitching. That's what I'm seeing. I mean, a big rumor has been, a rumor that I have seen going around is Sterling Marte. That is something that I've seen, that the Padres reached out to get Sterling Marte. I saw that a week ago, and I mean, it's not a bad one, but what will they have to give up? Will you have to give up C.J. Abrams? Which I think C.J. Abrams would not be. Is he in Double A right now? Because he can play everywhere in the field. He is a Swiss Army knife, and I think that may be not a bad thing to pull up to the majors. So you have him on the bench. And he's got a lot of speed. Maybe bring him up. Wouldn't be a bad idea for something new. Inject a little bit of something new if this happens. But they also got to remember right now they're in the hardest division in baseball. But I would say the American League East, yes, that is a great division. It is a really hard division, but the 3 teams right now in the National League West are the 3 hardest teams, I think, to beat right as of right now. Yes, the Red Sox are a very good team, but they've been a little bit rocky lately. The Padres, they've had their little skids. They're in a little bit of one right now. They have to be more consistent, I would say. That's my biggest critique is their consistency. They get on these great runs, but then they go on to these runs like they've had the last couple, I would say last month, I would say they've been on this like up and down. In that division, it's going to kill them. And especially right now you have teams heating up, which is not a bad time to figure stuff out. But in that division, if you want to win the National League West, you have to perform good. And even if you have in a little slump, I would say if they get in a little slump, you got to click back faster because you have the Dodgers, say the Giants going a little what the Padres are. The Giants would fall back hardcore, but the Giants and Dodgers, they've gotten those little skids, but they bounce back very fast. Padres are so young that these little skids happen, and I feel like it takes a toll on them. So that's my only biggest fear. That's why I would say that they have enough talent. They really do. Yu Darvish and Blake Snell, that duo right there is amazing. I would love to see Blake Snell perform as good as he did I believe it was his last start. If I'm wrong, tell me. But I feel like that is something that I can see happening. I can see the Padres going to this. They have the talent. They're young. And if they don't go this year, I'm going to tell you that next year they do. They go the distance next year. This year is a year. Yes, last year people said it was a learning year. But no, I think this year is the biggest learning year because you've seen how good Tatis is and how good the chemistry is on that team. How they are a family. And that's something that I would love, to see. If I'm a fan of a team, I want to see that. They have the chain. They have the energy. They have that excitement factor to watch. And I do think they have the talent to go the distance. But like I said, they are very young, so I think that next year they have the talent too to go the distance. I mean, that's what I got. That's what I think about the Padres. I think they have the talent, but they're very young, and I think that they have the chance to go the distance. They just need to be more consistent. And next year they're going the distance. I predict next year they are the distance. They're going the distance. Thank you for that question though. I really appreciate that. I like that. That was a really good question right there. Yeah, I do. Are you a Padre fan? Are you a Padre fan? Jonathan Scope, they're saying is going to be traded. Where does Akil... Let me find the Tigers. Where are the Tigers? Where is it? Let's see. I want to see who... Could the Tigers be sellers, you guys? Will the Tigers be sellers? Also, thank you for that comment, or that. I hope I got answered it. And are you a Padres fan? Like, I just want to see where Akil. They're saying, so one of the bigger trades that is going to go on, they're saying, is Jonathan Scope, or first baseman. I thought he was a second baseman. Where does he plays in the outfield, right? Yeah, left field. Okay. Let me see something. I want to see where are the bigger trade, like who's the last one they're saying? Rangers, Jolie, Rangers. Do you think that, my question is, one of my big questions is, are the Yankees going to be traders or sellers? Do you think the Yankees are going to be sellers, or do you think that they're going to be buyers? But the thing is, if the Yankees are going to be sellers, who do they have to sell? Chapman's been struggling. That bullpen has been struggling. In my opinion, I see the Yankees being buyers. But do the Yankees have enough money to be buyers? That's my biggest question to the Yankees. And goes back to the Padres. What do you guys think the Padres will do? What are your thoughts the Padres should do? And what do you think the Yankees should do? The Padres are probably going to be buyers. I don't see them being huge buyers. But I see them maybe making some moves to go and get some more arms in that bullpen. That's what I'm seeing. Because you got to get that bullpen locked down. They do have a great bullpen, the Padres, but it's never bad. It's never a bad idea to add a little bit to that bullpen. That's why I paused. That's why I stopped the screen on Richard Rodriguez. I can see the Padres making a move for Richard Rodriguez. But I can also see the Yankees making a move. The Yankees making a move for Richard Rodriguez and making a move for Ian Kennedy. Here, these two guys right here is who I see the Padres and the Yankees going after the most. Because of what they have. The Yankees need a bullpen. The Yankees need a lot, honestly. But in the chat, don't be afraid to ask questions. I love that you asked that question. That was a really good question. And also, just make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join the KBM Sports Talk family if you already haven't hit that subscribe button. But let's just see what let's see if there's been any new predictions. Any new predictions that are out for teams. Let me see if I can get one that's brand new. Let's see. Each team. Let's see what Will Leach says for each team. Let's see what he says. So they say that the Blue Jays, you guys, do you agree with this? Let's see what you guys are thinking. Talk to me in the chat. Do you guys think the Blue Jays are going to trade for a starter? Because didn't they already make a trade? They made a trade already for a starter. They traded Tellez for a starter, like a prospect, two starters, I believe. So, do you guys think that they will keep going after starting pitching? That's what I believe. That I do agree with that. I think that, yes, talk to me in the chat. Just want to see what you guys are thinking. Do you guys agree with this? But I also want to see what they're saying teams are going to do. Oh crap, let me do that. I actually agree with that. I think that they are. I agree. Yeah. I gotta say, I think they are gonna be going after a starter. I need you. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Where is the predictions? Okay, it's not up here. So I think it's a video, which is annoying. See, latest news. Let's see, you guys. Let's see. Trevor Story talks are heating up now. That is a big thing that's heating up. Which will the Reds? That's something that I've seen a lot of. The Reds want to make moves. And I talked about this. I did have a MLB draft special, or not a draft special, like a trade deadline talk, like stuff like that. And I see the Reds. I said the Reds going to get Sterling Marte. Imagine that, and now say the other rumor now that's going on is another big rumor, you guys, is that Byron Buxton, you guys, is going to be traded if he doesn't sign his extension before the trade deadline. He's going to be traded on the trade deadline if he doesn't sign it by then. If he doesn't sign that, where will Byron Buxton go? Will the Reds make a move out of that? Which I will be surprised. The Reds matching that outfield now. You put Sterling Marte out in center, or you get Byron Buxton, you put him in center. Imagine that you have Castellanos and Winker, and then in center you got Marte or Buxton. That would be one of the best outfields, arguably the best outfield, especially this year. One of the best outfields in baseball. I think that would be an amazing trade to see, but I do wonder where he's gonna go, where Trevor Story and all these other guys are gonna go. This is a big thing. I cannot wait to see, but I also want to know where the teams what teams are gonna go for him. I heard some rumors going around that this one don't think it's actually really gonna come true. But I've heard a lot of stuff saying that the Los Angeles Angels are going to make a move for Trevor Story or Sterling Marte. Those two teams I've heard a lot for Trevor Story, and I've heard a lot of the Yankees making a move for Trevor Story. But what will the Yankees give up? They're going to have to give up a good prospect. Will they be willing to give up a good prospect for him? I don't know. Now, the New York Yankees are interested in Joey Gallo. That is new information for me. I feel like the New York Yankees are interested in anybody. Honestly, I really do think so. Because they need as much help as they can get because they are struggling. The COVID outbreak, or that's what they're saying it was, yesterday, it saved them for yesterday. But Joey Gallo on the Yankees' radar. I will be surprised if it happened. I really would be. What do you guys? Do you guys think that Joey Gallo? Do you think Joey Gallo is going to go to the Yankees? 1 minute. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Joey Gallo? I don't know. I don't really know. I cannot see it happening, but I can see it happening, you guys. I mean, it would be a big thing to see that really go down. Like, if Joey Gallo to the Yankees, that would be huge. Let's go like this, because this NL right now it's not. Why does this thing? I just can't see it happening because it's a lot of stuff that the Yankees will have to give up. It would be so much for the Yankees to give up. It would just be, I think, too much, honestly. I think that it's something that I don't think the Yankees want to give up, but I think that they would have to give up if they wanted to get him. They would have to give up so much for it for him that it wouldn't be a smart move. It wouldn't be something that I think that players would like. Honestly, I don't think that or the team around the Yankees team would like to see that happening. That is just I think that's why. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what. Remember, I had that thing up, you guys. I forgot when it was. Forgot what it was. MLB. Let's go with the predictions again. So I'm trying to figure out. I had something last time that I was looking at, and it was helping out a lot more to see what teams are doing, or what the predictions is for the top players, where they're going to be traded. And I just want to know what. But yeah, I just don't see the Yankees doing that because I think it would be just too big of a too big of a load for the Yankees to give up. Let's go with rumors now, I guess, because I don't know where the thing is. Is it kicking people out? Just looking. Let's see if this is it. Okay, let me see. This could be. Yeah, here we go. This is better. This is what I've been looking for. I believe. Please be it. Yes. No, it's not. Dang it. It's not what I wanted. Thought it was. They lied to me. See if this is it. Sorry, you guys. I'm just trying to find this thing. See if we can figure out where they're going to go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So, they're saying that, let's find Joey Gallo. They're saying that Joey Gallo's best fits, his potential fits, they're saying what he is the Athletics, Cardinals, and Mets. But now we have Joey Gallo prediction to the Yankees. The biggest thing, though, is the Yankees, like I just said, you guys. Will the Yankees have enough? But you never know with the trade deadline. Who's going to go where, and what is a team willing to give up? Like what this says. It would cost a lot for the Yankees to acquire him. Are the Yankees willing to give up that much to acquire him? I don't think so. Now let's see. Kyle Gibson. They're saying, there's another one. Let's see. Let's go back onto this. Washington Nationals should trade former top prospect, which is Carter Kieboom, who was viewed as one of the best prospects in baseball, right-handed third baseman with outstanding raw power. He was projected, you guys, as heir to Anthony Rendon. He could be on the move. Any team that Nope, nothing really yet. Nothing talking about that. Toronto Blue Jays and Oakland A's bet potential fits for Nelson Cruz. Do you guys see the Twins as being sellers? Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that happening? Do you guys see that, you see the, I'm trying to think. What else, John? Let's go. Do you guys see the, where is it there? Do you guys, you don't see it? You don't see Nelson or Twins being sellers? I don't, but I do see them this one. I do see them getting rid of Cruz because he is a little bit up there. Yes, he is doing good. He is doing really good with hitting, with home runs like he always has. But I can see that to go get rid of him, you get the Blue Jays or the A's. The Blue Jays, if I was the Twins, I would go towards more of the Blue Jays because they do have more prospects. So I would go with the Blue Jays and try to get a good prospect or two for Cruz. That's what I would do if I was Twins, just because Cruz is older, so how much longer does he have of consistently doing that? And the Blue Jays do want to add another, they probably do want to add another bat to the explosive offense, but I can see the Blue Jays not doing it because they do need pitching. They do need some pitching. So that's the only flaw I would see with that. But I could see Nelson Cruz getting traded. Yeah, we do. But when you're 41, you're not gonna have that much more left in the tank as it keeps going. I just think so. That's like one of the big things. I think his body's gonna start breaking down soon, so it would be a good thing for the Twins to get rid of him. And then we got the New York Mets among teams interested in Adam Frazier trade, which would be huge, which I would love to see, but I don't see that happening. But I do see it happening. It's a 50-50. I see the Mets being traders. I do see the Mets being traders in a way. Wait a minute. My bad, I need to ask something. So true, we do. But Adam Frazier, I can see him going to the Mets. I can, but I can't, you guys. You guys get what I mean when I say that? Like, I see this happening, but he is a second baseman. Right, if I'm wrong. Oh, he does play left. He can also, he's second baseman, primary second baseman, but he can also play left field and shortstop. So, I mean, I don't know. 50-50. But now we go to the Cubs, you guys, and I see this happening. The Cubs, Baez, Anthony Rizzo, Chris Bryant, Craig Kimbrell. These guys are going to be making a lot of moves and a lot of trades because they are going to be sellers. And they're going to be pretty big sellers, and I do see this happening, you guys. It's going to be big. Marlins are offered Sterling Marte a contract. Waiting to see what goes on with that, because that it will mean if they're going to trade him or not, or if he wants to get traded. They are, if you are still in your Kevin Cruz, this is something that you would love. This is something that you want to see. One of the bigger things they are going to say, and one of the big moves that they're saying could be Joey Gallo. That would be big if that happens. the addition of the bullpen has become a problem spot as of late and could use reinforcements. And they could use some pitching. That's what I think they're going to go after. But I do see this right here. Also, Ketel Marte from the Diamondbacks going to them. I do see that happening a good amount. I do see Ketel Marte going to the Padres if that was a trade. Do see that. But I see them really going after pitching. That's my biggest thing I see them going after. They read this. I will be right back in 1 minute. I gotta go run and grab something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. My bad. I had to go grab something. So, multiple teams are pursuing Eduardo Escobar. Over a week ago, USA Today's Bob Nightingale reported that the Arizona Diamondbacks were trading Eduardo Escobar to the Chicago White Sox when the power-hitting infielder wasn't in Sunday's lineup, and more reports surfaced the next day. A trade. I say Rodriguez. This right here. Hold up, where'd he go? Is he on here? Where is he? 1 minute, let me find. See, I know he's on here. 1 minute. Gotta find the dude. Okay, he's not on here. Great. Let me find. Right here. Where is he? 18th. This guy right here, Rich Rodriguez, Pirates pitcher, right-handed pitcher. I see that happening, and then I also see this guy getting traded. And then I also see the guy below him, Ian Kennedy, going to the Padres. That's my two guys that I see them going to target. That's who I really do believe that they're going to go and target. But it could also be some big surprising names. Somebody they could go and try to get Tyler Anderson. Could try to get John Gray for the Rockies. They're going to go after pitching. But I think Richard Rodriguez is one of the big pitchers. And I also see them trying to make a move for Craig Kimbrell, closer for the Cubs. That's who I see the Padres trying to go after. Richard Rodriguez, Ian Kennedy, or Craig Kimbrell. But I do see them also possibly going to make some other trades, which I will not be surprised. But that, and then we also have the Chicago White Sox, they're pursuing Eduardo Rodriguez, and they already seem that this trade's already going to happen, but we will have to wait and see if it actually goes through, because it's already kind of been reported that this is going to go through, but it's not confirmed. And then we go to the New York Mets, discussed it. Josh Donaldson trade will be big. Minnesota Twins, another Minnesota Twins person probably getting traded. But the reason why he's going to get traded is because how much money he is offered, and that would be a big thing for them to get rid of that big offer or big money. And then you got Toronto Blue Jays among teams interested in top closer. The Toronto Blue Jays are notable trade of the summer, acquiring Corey Dickerson and Adam. But it seems the Blue Jays aren't done yet. Toronto is interested in closer Richard Rodriguez for the Pirates, what I just told you guys. That would not be a bad pickup for the Blue Jays. I think Rich Rodriguez is going to have a lot of teams. I think the Blue Jays, Padres, Yankees, Red Sox, a lot of teams are going to be after him. A lot of teams are after some good closing, some good bullpen. Even if you have a good bullpen, some teams want to add to that. But it just matters what the Pirates are willing to, what the Pirates are wanting, like, and asking for. That is the big thing right there with that trade. That's what I got. Yeah, that's basically what the big question is. Is a team willing to give up what the Pirates want? I don't know, but the Blue Jays do have some good prospects. So will they be willing to give up the prospects to get a good closer? But I think Craig Kimbrell is another team that the Blue Jays are going to be in the loop for. And then we have the Oakland A's. Won't pursue Trevor Story. The A's are saying could be very aggressive in the trade deadline, seeking multiple bats to a lineup that is struggling to consistently produce. But following early rumors that Trevor Story could be a target, that idea no longer seems to be possible, or to seem to be a possibility. Well, that is a big thing right there. Now the Oakland A's, David Peralta, pitcher, would be a big one. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. That would be a big trade if that's something that no one would see coming. If Mitch Haniger, you guys, goes to the A's, I would be very surprised. I did not see that trade coming. But imagine the A's go and get someone like, they don't really need Byron Buxton. They don't need Sterling Marte, but they could use them. They could use that. A bat, get some speed, more speed. A's have a lot of options. Go and get Nelson Cruz wouldn't be a bad one to produce for the A's to get the bats going. That would not be a bad thing right there. A's have a lot of options, but what will they do and what will they be willing to give up? And then it's seeming like Max Scherzer is likely going to be staying put, which I kind of did see. I don't see them trading him, even though it wouldn't be a bad move to trade him, you guys, because you can get a high-end, like what this says, could acquire a high-end prospect for him, but they're saying, it's showing now that maybe not, but also the Nationals are still in that wild card hunt, so they have a shot, so there is a risk if they want to get rid of him. Do they really want to start the full-blown rebuild process, or are they going to continue to try to go? In my opinion, I think Nationals, get rid of Scherzer, get what you can for him, because you don't know how much longer. His numbers have been starting to go down over the last couple of years. So I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if you go and get rid of him. So you will get, because he has one of the largest contracts in MLB, and you can get a great couple prospects, probably 2 or 3 prospects for Scherzer that help your minor league system. That is, I believe this is the last, they're in last place for minor league system. So that would not be a bad idea to get rid of Scherzer to get some really good prospects, and you would get a lot more money. You would save a lot more money. So I think that wouldn't be a bad idea if they got rid of him. That's like basically what I think would be the smart idea. If they got rid of him, wouldn't be a bad idea for them to do that, because they have good they can get a good prospect. We already know about Eduardo. Kyle Seager could be a July trade candidate. Would be very surprised to see the Mariners be traders, but it would be a big thing right there to help their minor leagues, or their budget, trade cap. Could see that. New York Yankees pursue Jose Barrios from the Twins. Wouldn't be bad, but are they going to be willing to give up what, like I said, what they're going to be willing? So, We got a lot of trade stuff that could be going on in the next couple of days. We already had one big trade that happened yesterday with Jock Peterson being traded to the Braves, which is a big trade for the Braves. They got Jock Peterson. That will go in the outfield with Ronald Acuna Jr. being out for the rest of the year. Them going up and picking Peterson was a big move for them and one that could really help them. And it fills in a spot that they need. So I think that this is a great move for them. I think this is something that that more people should be talking about because that is a great move for them. I think that is something that most teams aren't going to be paying attention to because of how big of a trade that is in the long run. But I think that this is going to be a fun rest of the... This is going to be a much more... It's going to be... Ooh, I can do polls now. Wow. Oh my... I can do polls, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just noticing this. For the Jersey Day, you guys, for the brackets, we got polls. I could do a poll for like... Okay, that's something that we got... Yeah, that's something we will be doing. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of trades that are going to be going on in the next couple of days. We already had one big with Jock Peterson. That is a huge one. But I also got to tell you guys this too. Tomorrow night, more than likely, we will be doing our Jersey Day. If you guys don't know what Jersey Day is, it is the best jersey logo, stadium, podcast. We do tournaments right now. We have a March Madness bracket set it like that is going for the English soccer, like the Premier Leagues over there, like the leagues, like their logos. That's what's been going on. We have that tomorrow night to finish. We are in the round of 32. We'll be finishing that, hoping to finish that tomorrow night. If we don't, we'll be finishing it. I don't know when we will finish it, but I will tell you guys tomorrow night what's going on with that. But we also, you guys, if you're new to this channel and you're wondering what Jersey Day is, well, this week coming up is the goal. We will, by midweek this week, more than likely I will let you guys know by Monday if it's certain. Don't know yet. But we have a college football uniform, not the throwbacks. You guys, it won't be the throwback uniform tournament. It's going to be a March Madness college football uniform bracket, which we will have some playing games because there's some uniforms that may be a little bit too close for me to put in, so I don't really know. That's what you guys will like. But our throwback uniform one will be after that. It won't after that tournament. That'll be the next big March Madness tournament we will do, which will be that. Will be the throwbacks of the FBS, not FCS. The FCS will get their own at another time. But that college football one uniform will be huge. We may have a guest on or two to talk about the uniforms. I don't know yet. I'm still planning some stuff out. But you guys, it's going to be big. So I hope you guys are ready for that in the upcoming days or upcoming week. So you guys got to talk to people, tell people about it. Because it's going to be it's going to be really fun. And now that we can do polls in the chat, it's going to be much, and it's for you guys to talk. So maybe not even use the polls. I may just keep having you guys talk to me, like you always have been. But this is a great thing. Wednesday, I believe it was. Yeah, Wednesday I had the show. We had the Jersey Day. We got up to 10 viewers, you guys. 10 viewers at one point. That is awesome. You guys are helping me out so much. I thank you guys so much for tuning in daily if you tune in daily. If you don't, we will be next week pushing the show back to 2 around this time, between 2 and 3. I don't know the time yet, but it'll be between 2 and 3. So hope you guys are excited for that. And we will be trying to get onto Twitch here and there, but I don't know because Twitch has been very weird lately. It's been buggy. It's like laggy. So if you do know that, if you do know what that problem is, how to fix it, go on. My social medias are KBM _sports _ Instagram and Twitter. If you guys know how to fix that problem, DM me, tell me on that, or if you can in the chat. I will be looking at the chat for like 5 minutes after the live is done, in case someone texts in there. I don't see it when I'm this. But for now, we got a lot of videos coming your way in the next week. we do. This weekend's a big weekend for me because I'm going to be doing a lot of recording, a lot of stuff. So we will be getting a lot of baseball videos out, you guys. A lot of baseball videos. So you guys got to stay ready for that. And we got a lot of Olympic stuff coming too. Not for videos, but a lot of live streams talking about the Olympics probably. And so it's going to be a fun second half of July. And I've been waiting for it because we do got the expansion draft for NHL for the Seattle Kraken. We got the NHL draft, I believe. Then we also got the NBA draft. And I think there's another draft. We already went to the MLB draft. So then we got the trade deadline. We have so much, you guys. And then we have college football starting in August. So we will be getting videos out about college football right at the beginning of August. You guys, it's going to be a fun next 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I would say. This week's going to be the start of it. It's going to be start of the amazing. And this channel's just going to start blowing up, you guys. I can promise you that. So, thank you guys for tuning in today. And until next time, until next show, till tomorrow night, you guys, I will, 1 minute, I can't say what I would say yet. Hit that subscribe button, you guys, if you already haven't. Thank you guys for the chat, for talking to me in the chat today. Hit that like button. And also, thank you guys so much for watching this. Join the KBM Sports Talk family. And until next time, see ya!